Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. On September 30, 2014, officers from the Tallahassee Police Department in Florida responded to a call about a potential drug deal in progress on Dunn Street. As one can imagine, the police activity attracted the attention of homeowners and residents. Viola Young, a 62-year-old African-American woman, was among the group of individuals who gathered. As she started to approach the officers to ask what was going on, she was told to stop and back up. At this point, Officer Terry Mahan began to approach her as she remained still. Once in arm's length, Officer Mahan grabbed Viola Young's wrist but soon let go as Viola Young peeled her arm back, immediately turned, and began to walk away. 3 seconds later, with Viola Young's back facing him, Officer Terry Mahan with no warning shot his taser into the back of Viola Young. Viola Young was charged with resisting an officer without violence. How can a non-violent elderly woman be shot with the taser in the back by the police officer without any verbal warning as she is walking away from the officer? How can someone only be charged with resisting arrest and not the alleged crime that warranted the arrest in the first place? Days after Viola Young was arrested, the charge of resisting an officer without violence was dropped. No charges have been filed against Officer Terry Mahan, the controversial state prosecutor of Florida, who is coincidentally a former Tallahassee police officer, is quoted saying the evidence indicates it was unnecessary. When speaking about Officer Terry Mahan using his taser against Viola Young, the Tallahassee Police Department has been examining the situation for well over 2 months in what it is calling an internal investigation. The department is yet to publicly release its decision. Officer Terry Mahan has been on administrative leave, enjoying ample time off from work while still collecting his salary. This is a strategic ploy in hopes that public interest will decline and the incident can be swept under the rug. We suspect the review will declare that Officer Mahan was justified in his actions and will be released after the grand jury decision is announced in Ferguson, Missouri. We believe this has been the plan from the beginning in yet another attempt to protect Officer Terry Mahan, and would explain why such a seemingly simple review would take over 2 months. We are asking everybody who believes in justice and holding police accountable for their actions to join us. We would appreciate any and all information about Officer Terry Mahan, the incident, the victim, and the status of the internal investigation. We request that all information be shared privately. Our immediate demands are simple. 1. Arrest Officer Terry Mahan. 2. Detailed explanation of how the internal investigation could take over 2 months. 3. Officer Terry Mahan be placed on non-administrative leave until full completion of legal process and legal repercussions. 4. Once arrested, Officer Terry Mahan be immediately terminated from the Tallahassee Police Department. We will stop at nothing until justice is achieved. Anything short of meeting these demands in full will only further escalate the attention placed on Officer Terry Mahan and the rest of the Tallahassee Police Department. Your one and only job is to protect and serve the community of Tallahassee, not Officer Terry Mahan. The protection of this criminal ends today. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Officer Terry Mahan and every member of the Tallahassee Police Department, you should have expected us.